if I know that I ever wanted to be more than friends with you, and you're like, yo, I'm not really feeling it, I just want to be friends. I know I didn't want to be friends. You're not gonna hear from me at all.
Coming soon to own on video and DVD.
Hey, had to sub off the bitch, ain't no new coaching. Who joking, who folding? Keep them tenner. Hit him with that yak, drink that hand up, hop banner.
Bust down, Tatiana. Bust down, Tatiana. I wanna see you bust down. TikTok, TikTok.
Alright, what's goody in a hoodie like A Boogie? I'm back and I'm better like Bryson Tiller with another video.
Nah, you're gonna, bro. I'm like, honestly, we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight.
You're gonna have to work on it.
Let me at least write down some bars and get my own intro down pat, bro.
Every YouTuber they have an info, bro.
I gotta say, hey.
Intro.
Hey.
I had to change it because, like, people didn't like me saying I'm back at it like crack addicts. So
I can see why that one didn't go over so well. Still.
But anyways, let them know what the topic for today is.
So yo, we're gonna talk about the friend zone and how to get out of that friend zone, and also putting some people in that friend zone, women, because y'all can't handle that shit.
They really can't
at all.
But before this video starts, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
100%.
But okay, so the friend zone. What's the definition? Because I feel like it could be different. What's the definition of the friend zone?
Okay, one thing that has to be really clear about the friend zone that I think gets misconstrued is the friend zone is only the friend zone if you or the other person doesn't want to be in it. Like, if you guys are cool being friends, it's not really a friend zone.
That's true.
If it's mutual,
friends.
exactly. But someone has to not be pleased with being friends. Like, someone has to be like, okay, like I low-key want more, whether you know it or not. So that's the only time I think the friend zone really gets misconstrued, because people are like, yo, I put you in the friend zone. I'm like, yo, what? I didn't even really
I didn't care.
Yeah,
like,
like,
yeah.
What? Thank you. I'm glad we're friends because that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
But I think that the friend zone itself is really just like, it's an imaginary place, and it's really just all in your mind at the end of the day. Like, if you don't want to be in that friend zone, you can either get out of that shit, or you just be like, yo, this whole situation, I'm just off of it. Like, you're removing yourself from the whole situation. You can't be in the friend zone if you're not even going to continue to be friends with the person. Right. Which is why, like, I find that, like, if I know that I ever wanted to be more than friends with you, and you're like, yo, I'm not really feeling it, I just want to be friends. I know I didn't want to be friends. You're not going to hear from me at all. We're nothing anymore. So there is no friend zone at that point.
But were you really friends before that? If you were trying to holla, then you weren't really friends. Because I feel like there's a lot of guys will kind of separate. Okay, well, this kind of ties into a tip. It's like, you kind of have to, say you meet a girl and you guys are just cool, so technically you're friends, like, you're nothing more.
Yeah.
But there's boundaries.
Facts.
Like, there's boundaries to where, okay, in your mind, you know you're trying to holla, so you can't do too much friend stuff to the point where
it's 3 friends on it.
Yeah, to the point where it's awkward if you try and move the relationship. Like, you have to leave some room.
You gotta be a kind of, like, you gotta tiptoe the line. Like, you have to stay on the fence.
Yeah, like every now and then, like, you have to sprinkle something in.
Salt bait.
Yeah, you have to sprinkle something in.
A little film, just a little bit of film.
Lets them know, like, yo, you know, like,
I'm kind of open to this.
Something can still happen.
It's true.
And I had to learn that, because say, like, grade 9, high school starts, grade 9, grade 10, I just wanted friends. Like, I just wanted to know people. I wasn't thinking into the future about, oh, this girl is sweet, I might want to talk to her. But when it got to the point where I was comfortable with everyone, and now I want to holla, it's like, it's weird now because
you're in too deep.
We're too friendly.
But the thing also as well, like, how much time was it really till you realize, okay, I don't want to be friends anymore? Like, like, I think, in my opinion, I don't know about you, but when you, like, a girl's right there, I'm looking at her, off rip, I know, do I want to be friends with you? And the thing is, like, you don't know, nobody says, that girl's like a girl I want to be friends with. Like, because you want to be friends based off personality. But if I'm looking at you and I'm looking at you like, yo,
it's just looks.
Facts. I'm trying to either beat, or I'm trying to see, like, yo, there's potential. You know the potential of what you might want. So when you make that introduction and you know, get your feet wet in terms of meeting the person, like, now you know, okay, what type of path is it that I'm trying to go down towards with this person. And from there, that's when you have to kind of make the decisions of, okay, how am I going to move in regards to what my intentions are?
Yeah, because I feel like, so then with that being said, do you think guys and girls could be friends?
100%. 100%. Like, I think that wholeheartedly. I have a female best friend myself, like, and it's just like,
I think you can, to an extent. Like, either one, one of the people thinks each other is ugly, or two, like, I feel like there's a limit to friendship. That's the thing.
Okay, what's the limit?
So it's
What's
like,
the limit? Let me hear this.
It's like you could be friends with a girl if it's like, oh yeah, we're cool, we talk occasionally, like we may hang out here and there or whatever. But I feel like if you're talking every day, hanging out every day, you know their family, they know your family, you talk to them first about everything, they talk to you first about everything, and you guys both think each other is attractive, it's like, why is that not your... Because the thing that a lot of women say, right, like they want to marry their best friend, they want to be with their best friend. The only thing that changes you from being that best friend to being the boyfriend is if they find you attractive. That's basically it. That's basically it. And you may have a female best friend, but I know there's a line that you're not crossing.
100%.
Like there's a certain threshold that you're just not going to pass. That's the thing.
Open the dictionary app.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, let me say something that I think is gonna be like, I agree with everything you're saying, but it's a little weird too because like my female best friend, like low key, way before we were actually friends, like I don't even know how this even came up, but like we were like f***ing around on the internet and we saw that like I had put like a comment on her Vibe page when I was like 15.
This guy said Vibe.
Vibe, that's how you know it's very vintage. So I was like, I said, you're sweet, ma, rate, tag, and dip. And then we find out 3 years later, like, that was you? Yeah, that was me, and now we're friends. But like, so that means like, initially I thought she was attractive. I still think she's good looking, but I still know this is just my friend, and we've never crossed any type of boundary.
Yeah, there's like, you could differentiate with that. Like, you can find someone good looking and not be attracted to them. That's the thing.
Okay,
like,
you dropping gems.
It can be two good looking people.
Facts.
But you don't have to be attracted. Like, I have a bunch of women friends that are good looking, but I'm not attracted to you.
See, I have to shake your hand on that because I honestly, the firm handshake. I'm not hailing you on this one. I'm shaking your hand because honestly, like when you said find attractive, I'm like, like my best friend's not ugly. But then when you say that and you differentiate, like there is that difference.
But a lot of people from the outside, they don't see that. They're like, okay, they're good looking and they're good looking, so obviously they want to do something or they're having something together. It's not necessarily like that. But
I think that just goes to show like the main point in being able to maintain a friend and an opposite sex friendship is you have to be able to control your hormones. Not every girl that walks around you have to want to fuck. That's the big thing. So if you're still in that phase where like, she's a girl and she's walking and she has a pussy, I need to get in that. That's where it's never gonna work.
You need to stop. And
that's a problem.
I probably get that the most because people will see girls on my Snap or girls that I'm chilling with or whatever and be like, oh, I know you're doing something with that. I know you're killing that. It's like, dog, I feel like if you're used to getting girls and you're used to getting attention, you don't think like that. It's mans that don't get a lot of opportunities, so they have to hop on every opportunity that they see. It's not that deep.
This is why you're not getting.
Exactly.
It's an endless cycle. The reason why you don't get no play is because you feel like everything has to be some play involved. Like, relax.
I seen something that Dave said it, and I can't remember who else said it. It's like, you don't judge a guy by the girls that he slaps. You judge a guy by the girls that he turned down, like the ones that he's not trying to do stuff with.
That's a bar.
That's how it is.
Bro, we going deep. We were supposed to be talking about how to get out of the friend zone and shit. We started dropping facts on how to be friends with girls and vice versa.
Oh, yeah. And I realized that you do need women friends. I used to be like, why do I need girls as friends? You need women as friends because there's just a different energy and different things that they bring to the table that your man them can't. Like,
100%. You know how much times I've been in a situation like with a girl that I'm actually talking to, I'm involved with, or I'm dating, and I can go to my female friend for some clarity and be like, true say, I was f***ed up. And it's even better too when I go to her and I explain the scenario and she's like, Roy, that girl's wildin'. And now I know I'm chilling until the girl comes and apologizes because I know for a fact that you are in fact in the wrong.
Exactly.
Because I got female feedback saying that you was wrong.
You can't really do that with your homies because most times you're just gonna be like,
Bunner,
whatever.
30's waist.
Yeah,
that's not the verdict every time.
It doesn't work. But anyways, I feel like to get out of the friend zone though, it depends first of all how deep you are in it.
100%. There's a point of no return still. There's there's
It's
a
risky.
part.
It's risky. And if you're trying to get out of the friend zone, you have to be prepared to have that relationship with that person cut off like indefinitely. Because if you try to shoot your shot with the girl that's your friend and she's not with it, now it's weird.
your friendship's a wrap. It's
your
over.
friendship's over. That's what I say. You have to be ready for the friendship to be done.
Yeah, you have to be able to roll the dice on that one still.
If you're not ready for the friendship to be done, don't even try.
Hug it. You gotta be unstoppable.
Take it. There's other girls. That's another thing. You have to figure out, is it really that serious? Like, is this the love of your life? Like,
Some men just wanna like slap it at 1-2 time and they're ready to roll the dice.
No.
Fam, relax.
is this the
I
love
promise
of your
you.
life? Do you see yourself staying with this girl? Maybe even marrying this girl? Having kids with this girl?
Yeah.
Then okay. If it's just something where it's like, you know, she's kind of cool, I might kind of like her, no, don't do it. Don't do
true
it because it's
stuff.
not worth it. It's really not
That's
worth it.
big fact.
And the grass is not always greener on the other side.
Another
You
big
could get
fact.
out the friend zone
And be like,
get with her and be like,
this is you? This is not the same girl I knew from before. Why did I even like you? Nah, honestly, I feel like the best way to even figure out if that's something that you want to do is you really have to sit and see, like, since you're in the friend zone, you can actually like probe and see like, okay, how is she even with other mans? Like, is this a problem I want to get for myself? I'm not saying that she's a problem, but I mean, like, is this something I really want to do to myself? Like, you really have to take that out and be like, do you want to pursue something or do you just want to slap it? Like, that's really what it boils down to, because it's not worth it. Because honestly, you're gonna slap it and then
now what?
you have to go at war with the girl, and then you don't want to be that guy who had to pretend or whatever the case is just to get that, and then it's really not that serious. It's really not.
Definitely not that serious.
But I think the best way to get out, honestly, like, I think is reverse psychology, or just
How so?